Chapter 366, End of LexCorp. It starts with us on the watchtower for the Justice League. We received a special invite from the Justice League to see their watchtower. Me, this is so awesome KAL. I didn't know the Justice League was watching everything up here in space. Superman, it is JD. The Justice League is always watching out for evil and making sure that crime never wins at anything. Lori, this is literally so cool. Luna, it sure is dude. Sam, who built this watchtower for the Justice League. Superman, Bruce did. He created the tower so that we can always be ready. Very, that's so awesome. Rachel, it sure is. Lynn, I have a question for you Superman. Superman, what is it Lynn? Lynn, who was your most dangerous enemy? Superman, that's a really good question. But if I were to choose it would be Lex Luthor. Me, the founder, president and CEO of LexCorp and one of the most renowned and richest people in the world? Superman, that's right. He's a criminal genius that has done more crimes than any villain we know and he's also the most traitorous villain ever known. Vince, I remember that. He even has a terminal disease affecting him somehow. Lincoln, what is this disease? Vince, acute incurable kryptonite poisoning. It was caused from overexposure to kryptonite. Me, that stuff is really dangerous. Lola, what's kryptonite? Me, it's a highly radioactive mineral that came from Krypton's core. When Krypton exploded it scattered fragments of kryptonite all over the endless reaches of the universe. These fragments can poison Kryptonians on contact and if they're exposed to it for long periods of time they will die. In fact, I pull out a special container. Me, John, you may want a shield KAL. In here is kryptonite. Green Lantern, good thinking JD. Green Lantern protected Superman in a bubble of green energy from Will and I opened the container. Me, stand back guys. This stuff has more radiation than plutonium. I pulled out a container with a glowing green crystal. It was emitting a low hum. Luan, whoa. Lucy, gasp. Lana, what is that? Me, this is kryptonite. This is what poisoned Lex Luthor. Lila, so that's kryptonite. I had no idea that this mineral is that dangerous. Lisa, the radioactivity coming off of it is incredible. Lainey, I had no idea that this stuff can kill a Kryptonian. I put it back in the case. Me, all clear John. Green Lantern released the shield. Superman, that's kryptonite for you guys. It's hazardous to the health of all Kryptonians. Lincoln, that's deadly KAL. We had no idea. Me, and I'm willing to bet that Lex Luthor has a stash of kryptonite in his arsenal. Martian Manhunter, he does. I've seen it when we were fighting him before we arrived in this dimension. Cody, that's really bad Jayon. We have to stop him from hurting people and Kryptonians with it. Me, and we have to make sure he never does so again. The computer beeped and Martian Manhunter went to it and saw something come up. Martian Manhunter, looks like you'll get the chance after all JD. Me, Lex Luthor must be at it again. Alright Rachel, Lori, Lincoln, Lila, Lainey, Vince, Carol, Superman you come with me. Lola you gather some dirt on Lex Luthor and call the Cooper gang to steal everything he has. Superman, you got it JD. Lola, I'm on it JD. Lola pulled out her heart-shaped laptop computer and got to work. Me, time to go lantern. I put on my blue lantern ring and say the oath. Me, in fearful day, in raging night, with strong hearts full our souls ignite, when all seems lost in the war of light, look to the stars, for hope burns bright. I became a blue lantern. Green Lantern, I didn't know you were a blue lantern JD. Me, it's a long story John. My ring came from another dimension by the Blue Lantern Corps and it's an experimental ring that was created when the Red Lanterns destroyed Odin. It has unlimited power and never runs out of power. Green Lantern, That's amazing, JD. I can't believe that the Red Lanterns would do that to them. They are friends to the Guardians of OA. Me, you can come with us if you want, John. Green Lantern, I would like that, JD. Me, alright. Let's go. We flew out and headed to LexCorp Tower. In New York City we were headed to LexCorp Tower. We saw a fight break out on the tower and Lex Luthor was fighting some police. He was faring well. Me, gar she blows. We flew to the tower and swooped in and I kicked him in the face. Me, Lex Luthor, your reign of terror ends now. He got up and had a nasty bruise on his head. Lex, the famous JD. Knudsen and the Loud siblings. I see you have Superman and Green Lantern with you. Superman, it will be the last time we see you, Lex. Your spree of crimes ends now. Lori, your crimes are unforgivable. You will literally pay for them. Lex, we'll see. Lex pulled out a chunk of kryptonite and I fired a blue energy beam and blew the chunk out of his hand. Me, don't you have a terminal illness because of overexposure to kryptonite? Lex, I do. But I have a special vest that keeps my cancer in remission. Me, you thought of everything, haven't you? Too bad it won't help you when you go to prison forever. Lila, that's right. Now it's time you freeze. Lila fired a blast of ice and froze him in a block of ice. Superman, great shot, Lila. Rachel, that was awesome. I revert back and Lola called me on her lantern ring. A holographic image appeared on my ring. Lola, JD. I dug up a lot of dirt on Lex Luthor and what it has on him is really horrible. Me, what did you find out, Lola? Lola revealed that Lex Luthor stole trillions of dollars and he makes even Ponzi schemer Bernard Madoff look like a total joke. He stole a total of $250,834,463,372,000 total and he made sure that the FBI would never suspect him of anything. He even has a bunch of stolen technology from all over Earth from various scientists and even from distant planets. He also has weapons from the Nagar, Shayera Hall aka Hawkgirl's home planet. He even has all kinds of cutting-edge equipment and more. Lex Luthor broke practically every federal law all across the board. Me, boy, Lex Luthor was much worse than what we all first thought. Superman, he sure was. Laney, I can't believe he's that evil. He makes even the most dangerous criminals we killed and captured look like jokes. And not the kind Luan makes. Lori, that's literally an understatement. Green Lantern, I can't believe Lex is that bad. Me neither. People like him deserve to never be welcome in our galaxy or any part of the universe ever. So it was then decided that Lex Luthor would be placed in a special prison. This prison is located at the very distant edge of the entire universe, far away from the infinitely vast web of galaxies. It was way out in the boondocks. In this prison Lex Luthor was condemned to stay for all eternity with a terrible curse, life without youth. He now looked like he was 150 years old and he will stay that way until he dies. Either from his disease or from time itself. Lex had all of his assets seized and everything was donated to the world. LexCorp was shut down forever and the building was demolished. The Thanagarian weapons were given to me and my family. The terror of Lex Luthor had been silenced forever and his company and plans faded from memory. The Cooper gang stole all of his money. Lex Luthor was finished. The end. Another fanfiction complete. Nico-chan 11 gave me the idea for this one. Thanks for that, man. Lex Luthor was by far one of the most notoriously known villains in all of the Justice League. Clancy Brown did a really great job voicing him almost 20 years ago. But let me know what you all think. See you all next time.